Get over here!
Believers in humble circumstances ought to take pride in their high position, but the rich should take pride in their humiliation, since they will pass away like a wildflower. For the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant. Its blossom falls and its beauty is destroyed. In the same way, the rich will fade away, even while they go about their business. And boy, do I hope it happens soon, because goodness gracious, am I tired of this crap. And what do we have here? This is new. Imperfect Sphere of the Guilt. Slightly reduces the amount of guilt the penitent one drops upon death. Sphere formed from the accumulated remnants of guilt exuded by the confessor, it still keeps a fragment of his own will. I'm assuming it's because we've been using the confessor quite a bit in order to get rid of our guilt. Which, by the way, we're doing that right now.
Sois testigos de la libre voluntad de vuestra propia culpa. ¿No es hermoso? Una forma inmaculada nacida de unos padres con nombre de pecado. ¿Deseáis entonces limpiaros de vuestra culpa? Sea, pues. El sacramento ha sido completado. Ahora, marchad con sosiego.
Gracias, señor. Muy agradecido. And muy agradecido a ustedes. Many grateful feelings to all of you, because goodness gracious, it's been a little while. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 12 of Let's Play Blasphemous 2. I am the Green Scorpion, and I know a lot of you have been asking about this. I know it's been a while, but there has just been so much going on with life and videos and just in general a lot of the crap that's been going on that has kept me from really fully dedicating myself to like doing another episode of this game for a while. But I'm glad to be back to it because I did miss this game. And I'll get into a little bit of why in a moment, because like there's a lot that I missed. But at the same time, it does relate a little bit to what I actually want to get into today. As I'm sure you guys saw in the verse earlier, we're talking about kind of sort of the rich again, which is a very relevant topic nowadays, to say the least. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you. But first, I kind of want to catch up on things a little bit, because it's been a little while, and for those, you guys probably know this already, DLC dropped for this game, and I did download it, so... Oh yeah, I have a tool. Oils of the Blessed Mixture, that's right.
Mirad estos bellos óleos. Sus colores parecen estar llenos de vida. Tenéis mi gratitud, penitente.
Alright, is there anything more I can do here? Increase altarpiece capacity. Can I do this? Yes, I can!
El retablo de vuestra espalda tiene ahora más capacidad. Vuestro retablo está a la máxima capacidad.
There we go. And let's see, open altarpiece favors. Okay, so yes. I gotta recall what I did here. Yeah. Thanks to the ones I have currently, Jaloc's favor increases Rego al Alba. Levesh's favor increases Sarmiento and Centella. And Gregal's favor increases Benedicto's strength. So what can I do here? Go back to this. Yeah, currently I have the Traitor. Increases physical damage inflicted. What can I do along with that? So, the Traitor is, I believe, over here. Yes, the Traitor and the Flagellant reduces penalties from accumulation of guilt. Castula increases the damage inflicted when the guilt level is low. Let's try this. Doesn't look like there's any, It might only be these. Let me check these real quick. Is there anything I can do with these? Let's try this. Let's go with the Bishop and the Choir Master. Yes, here we go. Okay, so the Choir Master increases the chance of critical hits when using prayers, and the Bishop slightly increases damage from prayers, and the partnership is Cierso's favor. Increases the source of any source of elemental damage. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so that's pretty much good for here. Y a usted también, señor. Muchas gracias. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back into it. So yeah, it's been a little while. As you guys know, these past few months have been extremely busy for a multitude of reasons, and one of the things that I need to get back into is remembering what I have to do and where I have to go here. And from the looks of it, I might be able to maybe... No, I think I gotta go back down here and make my way up from here. I don't exactly remember where I'm supposed to go, because again, there has been a lot going on, and it's been a little while since I've been here, so I'm going to ask you guys to bear with me as I figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do next, because God knows I have no clue. And I know for a fact that I need to maybe head back to some shops to maybe spend some of these, like, Tears of Atonement that I've been accumulating. As a matter of fact, the shop is right over there. I might as well check in with the lady and see if I can buy anything. But yeah, despite my hiatus, regarding this game, I am super glad to be back, because I did miss this game. And it is a bit of a comfort game, at this point, because there's a lot of really, really cool stuff I love about this game, and it does bring me a little bit of comfort knowing that I'm able to dive into my faith and my religious practice in this way, you know, and share it with all of you, which, like, I'm actually really pleased and really touched by the amount of people that have been asking me where this Let's Play has been. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. What do we got here? We can get another Mark of Martyrdom. Is that it? Is just the Marks of Martyrdom that are left? Might as well.
Aquí, entre mis mercancías, esperaré vuestro retorno.
Gracias, señora. But yeah, on that note, because it's been a little while, you guys don't be afraid to like, give me a little bit of guidance on, like, what to do next, or if I'm missing anything or whatever, because God knows I need to get back into this. Yeah, I actually completely missed that one, too. And I believe this goes back up this way, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I know there's something over here, potentially. Actually, now that I think about it, let me see here. Oh, nuts! I made it! Oh, wrong button. Another Mark of Martyrdom. I will take it. See, even after all this time, I'm still able to do what I need to do in order to find the things that I need to around here. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. Is there anything I'm missing? And I know for a fact that the Mea Culpa update has dropped, so I will be keeping an eye out for that. As for the time being, I'm going to, like, continue towards, like, trying to obtain the main objective, which is I think it's going to be a boss fight coming up soon. And I shall do my best to see where that leads. I'm actually going to check if I can get into these rooms here, now that I have a few more abilities I can utilize. But yeah, as I'm sure many of you are predicting, regarding what I wanted to talk about today, there has been a crap ton going on lately, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that, well, to say the least, jeez. There we go. I gotta remember I can do that. A lot of it, to say the least, has been very unpleasant in regards to, just general societal, complications, and, of course, just feeling like, our leaders in our country and, like, you know, the ones who are supposed to be in charge of things don't necessarily have our best interests at heart. And for all intents and purposes, they don't. They really don't. But, it is something that has been on the minds of a lot of people. And I'm not gonna sit here and, like, advocate for one way or another, because I'm just gonna say right now, I'm pretty sure that there's, like, a couple things that maybe my audience would like me to, like, either confirm or talk about or, like, boast my opinion on. I'm just gonna say right now, that is dangerous territory, and I don't think I'm either well-equipped, well-qualified, or even well in a good position to really talk about those issues, especially because of where I work. Believe me, I've been hearing about it a lot. Which is funny, too, because, as a lot of you guys know, I did do top 10, witches recently, and I had a couple of things to say there in terms of, like, what's been going on with the current rhetoric. Kind of in a passing manner, mind you, but still relevant. And, yeah, there's just a lot going on, and there's just so much, like, happening that's been rather depressing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's been kind of insanely depressing, like, how things have, like, manifested lately. And it makes me pretty sad, too, because, I shared this, I kind of shared this in, like, social media recently, particularly in Blue Sky, that, I recently said that I hate living in a world and in a time where I genuinely fear for the lives of the people I care about. And that is something I genuinely feel. Like, there's a lot going on right now where a lot of things that are happening with, like, our government, our leaders, and the way things are, like, going towards, that just is not safe for a lot of the people that I know and a lot of the people that I care about. And what sucks is that... Oh, I see. I might be able to reach it with, yep, Veredicto. Okay, he can reach there. Good to know. Gotta be careful with that. Yeah, it's just, a lot of it is just, it feels like, there's not really anything we can do about it. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, I hate that feeling. I really do. I know you guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen the Boondocks. I'm pretty sure it's the Boondocks where this is from. But, one of the characters asks, like, Granddad, like, what do you do when it feels like there's nothing you can do? Or, like, what do you do when, like, when you want to do something, but there's nothing you can do? And, yeah, oh, jeez. Get over here. That was close. Have I seen that enemy before now that I think about it? I don't think so. That might have been new. I don't really have to deal with it for now. But yeah, like, what do you do when, like, you feel like you can't do anything and there's nothing that you can do? And the answer, cheesy as it is, like, rings true. You do what you can. But it is, that being said, even with that context, right? It's not a good feeling knowing that there's really not much you can do. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I know a lot of people say, like, in these times of, like, difficulty, in these times of, like, you know, feeling like there's nothing you can do, like, people will say that there's always something you can do. There's always something that can be accomplished. There's always something that you should be able to, like, you should be able to do. I'm gonna be real with you. I understand why people get annoyed when others say that. I understand how frustrating it is to hear that, oh, like, don't act like there's nothing you can do. There's always something you can do. I just want to tell those people, okay, if there is something we can do, what is it? And one of the things that I've always struggled with is, yeah, like, I know there's things that we can do, but what are those things that we can do that actually works? You know? Because I'm gonna be real with you. I believe in the effectiveness of, like, protests and sending letters to your leaders and, like, speaking out and, you know, that sort of thing. I understand why people get annoyed hearing those answers, because it never, or it hardly ever feels like it's actually effective, you know what I mean? Like, I understand that. And that's also coming from someone who just generally is not a protest guy. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not one who goes to protests all that often. Because, like, not because, like, I don't believe in them. I definitely believe in the power of protesting. But I get why some people don't, if that makes any sense. Like, just because I don't agree with like, a mindset doesn't mean I don't understand why people feel the way they do regarding such things, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like one of the things that, I'll admit, is a bit of a struggle with me, is that, like, you know, I try to empathize, I try to, like, understand where people are coming from when it comes to, wanting to change things, wanting to, like, do what you need to do in order to, like, actually harbor actual change. And I do believe that, like, I want to believe that there is something that, like, you know, we can do as a people in order to, you know, actually spark some semblance of change. And, how do I put this? It is one of those things that, you kind of have to, like, really believe in, but I also understand why it can be frustrating when it doesn't feel like any of it is actually effective. Especially nowadays, where it's like, it just feels like everything is against you, you know? And this is especially frustrating for someone like me. Not to... I'm gonna say this right now. This is gonna sound a bit selfish. But one of the things that I genuinely struggle with is knowing the fact that for as much as I want to support people who are in certain positions, the lower class, immigrants, the LGBT community, basically oppressed people, right? I'm a Latino. I'll admit that. Like, I will say that. I am a Latino, and I understand the struggle of, like, certain prejudices, certain, like, stigmas, like, people thinking a certain way about you. I have been on the receiving end of such things. But at the same time, I never really struggled with that sense of... got it. I never really struggled with that sense of, you know, struggling with crossing the border or trying to migrate to the other side, you know what I mean? I never struggled with that. Because I was born in the States. I was born in this country, and I'm glad I was. My parents made the conscious choice to come to this country to seek a better life, and I'm glad they did, because goodness gracious, like, did that allow me to come to this country, or to, like, live in this country and have a better life than I probably would have had if my parents had stayed in Honduras. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, fun fact about me, okay, that was awesome. I find it cool that I can do that. I always recognize the fact that, like, my parents made that conscious decision to migrate to, the United States. And it's a big reason as to why I was born. Because they actually, like, met, here in the States. Kinda, sorta. Oh, jeez. Whoa, what are you? Can I roll under you? Let's test that. I can! Ooh. Imprint of Scolopendra. Let's check it out. It's a rosary bead. Imprint of Scolopendra significantly increases fire resistance to fire damage. Cool. I probably am gonna have to, like, do another quick look at, how do I activate this again, by the way? I gotta remember how to activate some of this crap. But anyway, I always recognize the fact that if it weren't for my parents immigrating, I might not even have been, like, born. Because they made the conscious choice to come here to the States. And, while they knew each other back in Honduras, they actually were, like, they actually did meet in school, like, while they were in grade school. But they never actually, like, you know, talk to each other all that much, because my dad is actually quite a bit younger than my mom. I think, like, 5-6 years, I think? I don't exactly recall. But, if it weren't for the fact that they both migrated to the States when they did, they probably never would have, like, gotten married and never would have had me. And the Green Scorpion, for all intents and purposes, would not have existed. And that's something I definitely, try my best to recognize, like, all the time, in that I'm glad that my parents made that conscious choice to, like, migrate to the Americas in order to give me and my sister, God rest her soul, a better life. And I will never forget that. Ooh, okay. Okay, you seem pretty easy. By the way, this is old hat, but I love this music. Blasphemous 2 never misses with this music, man. This track is beautiful. Those strings. Holy smoke. Okay, a lot of fire enemies here, so I might shift my spell now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and do that right now, actually. I don't know if these guys, like, have, resistance to fire. I need prayers. Where are my prayers? There we go. So, quick verse. Lightning, mystical, fire, mystical, miasma. Let's go with lightning. And I believe my prayer is, yes, that one. Gotta remember I have that. See, the thing with the flamethrower is the fact that I can, like, stay in the air with it, which is really useful against those enemies that, that fire towards the ground. Ooh, the lightning actually two-shots those guys. Good to know. So yeah, what I was getting at earlier, right? My point is that, like, despite being a Latino who has faced those kinds of prejudices in the past, plenty of times, I might add, it never really dawned on me as a person who is really someone who understands the full struggle of what some people deal with when it comes to trying to live in this country. Because, again, while I am a Latino, I never migrated. I never had that struggle of, like, trying to, like, cross the border or anything. And for all intents and purposes, while my family and I aren't exactly poor, or aren't exactly rich, we're not exactly poor either, you know what I mean? So, it's not something that we necessarily, like, struggled with. I never really struggled with that. Like, we were frugal. Like, my dad, like, hammered it into my head about, like, the importance of, like, hard work and, you know, the value of $1 and everything. And I thank him every day for that, especially my mom, too, who, like, taught me to finance and everything, you know what I mean? But I never really understood that struggle that others within that same circle of mine have gone through. And in a similar vein, while I am someone who supports the LGBT community and I understand, like, you know, and I, like, know that they are going through some really, really bad prejudices and, like, struggling to just be themselves. Ooh, beautiful. But anyway, while I, like, am one who, like, will support them through thick and thin, through everything, like, and do everything I can to, like, support those people, especially those within my circle of friends who are genuinely struggling with such things, it kind of pains me. And this is, like, take this for what you will, right? It pains me knowing that I will never fully understand what they are struggling with, you know? And is it a good thing that I don't struggle with that? Like, yeah, I would say so. But it's one of those things where it's like, I wish I could, like, at least understand it so that I can maybe provide a better, like, helping hand in terms of, like, words of affirmation, or, like, you know, have the right thing to say, or, like, you know, be in a position where I could say something in order to give them, like, some semblance of hope, or, like, you know, some semblance of, like, understanding, or some semblance of, like, anything I can say in order to, like, let them know, hey, I get what you're going through, I am in your corner and everything, right? The truth of the matter, however, is that no matter what, I am a straight guy. I am a straight guy who's not necessarily struggling financially or struggling from as much prejudice as those people. So, selfish as this may sound, right? I never feel like I am in a position to really do anything about it. Or, like, to be able to help them in the way that they need. And that further goes into the idea that it feels like there's nothing I can do. It doesn't feel like anything I do is enough. It doesn't feel like, as much as I want to help, and as much as I want to help, you know, this country, I want things to be better in this country. I want to, like, help make a difference. I want to be able to have that ability to maybe do something, anything, to be able to make things better for the people I care about and for the people who deserve it in this country. But God knows I don't know how. I don't have the power to do that. I'm not a rich person. I'm not in any influential position or anything. I'm not like I'm just a guy who loves video games and who, like, you know, struggles to just make a living with, like, I am working a full-time job and working YouTube in order to support my family, myself and my dog and my wife, and just, you know, try to, like, I just try to get through the days, you know, and it's a struggle. It really is a struggle nowadays for those who are living in this country, living in this world, because we got a war going on. We got, like, government turmoil and everything, and it just feels, for all intents and purposes, hopeless. It really does. It really does. But, there is a but there. And I'll get into that in a moment, because I want to see what this is about. Wait. We might as well check where this goes. So this is a transport bird? Like a Corviknight? Oh. Santa Vigilia. Oh, that's an enemy. Whoa. Okay, that was a little weird. I'm wondering if I should be here right now. Oh, okay, I see. These are cool enemies. I wonder if I should, like, tackle this later. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm wondering if I should tackle this later. Something tells me this might be the Mea Culpa DLC. I don't know. Someone in the comments confirm. But let's look into this later, shall we? I will tackle the boss first before anything else. Like, I'll tackle my main objective first. So, anyway, going back to that but. As stated in James, in the first chapter of James, for as much as we struggle through those trials and tribulations, for as much as we are suffering, for as much as we are dealing with this difficult time, it is one of those things where it's like, our time will come, you know? And is it frustrating? Yeah, it's very, very frustrating. But our time will come. like, what was it again? Blessed are the meek, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That verse comes to mind along with what we're dealing with now. And yeah, when it comes to the rich who are in those positions, or in that position of power right now, who are probably, like, having the time of their lives. Honestly, like, for all intents and purposes, right? As much as we despise, like, what our leaders and what the rich are doing right now, let's be real for a moment. They're not exactly having a good time themselves right now, either. Because, as stated in the verse, they're dealing with some really heavy humiliation right now. And they're not exactly taking pride in that humiliation, if I may be so bold in saying. And yeah, I'm hoping that leads to something, because God knows I would love for things to come to a head finally, so that we may, like, you know, have our time and, like, you know, have them have their just desserts, so we can actually get a goddamn break, you know? I'm gonna be real with you guys right now. I am struggling to get through this tumultuous time because I am tired of the bullshit. I really am. I want this crap to be over. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, there's not really much I can do about it except just keep on living my life. Keep on doing my best, as it were. Keep on being there for the people who need it most. And just go through it, you know? Our time will come. Like, the rich will wither away. The rising sun will come. The sun will rise. The scorching heat will wither away those wildflowers. And that's when we can come in. And that's when our time will be. Is it frustrating that we have to wait for this? Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. I'm tired of it, because it feels like it's been going on forever. It feels like it's been going on for years. I am sick of it. But what do we have here? Oh, is this a thing finally? Scion's protection. The penitent one now has the help of the Brothers of the Miracle. Hold on tightly to their ornaments to reach previously inaccessible areas. Finally! Thank you! We finally got that ability. Goodness. I see now. Oh, jeez. Well, maybe go about it with a little bit more care. But we have it at least. Oh, hey. I just realized she's here. Oh, I get it. No. You keep doing what you need to do, girl. I see, so that's our way down there. Well, first, let's see what treasures we can garner. Ah, jeez. Not like that. So, yeah. At the end of the day, guys, like, keep going. Hang in there. As Varric Tetris says, everything you build up, it tears down. Everything you got, it takes. And it's gone forever. That's the world. But the only things left to do then are to lie down and die or keep going. And I'm telling you what, guys, I'm gonna keep going. As much as this situation sucks, as much as a lot of things really suck right now, the worst thing we can do is lie down and die. So at the very least, don't do that. Keep going. You know? And I know that's like a rhetoric that's like probably very tired right now. Because God knows, like, a lot of people are just sick of hearing, oh, don't give up hope, don't give up hope. I understand how frustrating that rhetoric can be. Absolutely I do. But as frustrating as that rhetoric is, it still rings true, for all intents and purposes. Is it frustrating that it does? Yeah. But, you know, like Grandpa said, you do what you can, right? Because God knows, like, a lot of us could use a break. I certainly could use a break right about now. Alright. Getting back to this, however. I am digging this music. Before we go any further, what's up here, actually? Cool. I see. Haha, alright. It's good to know that even after all this time, I'm still remembering how to play this game. Now, how will I fare against the boss fight is the question. Oh, you again, huh? Right. Can't dodge through you. I'm actually realizing the lightning does quite a bit. Nice! I'm remembering shit. Now, where does this go? Oh, this goes back here! Oh, that's nice, actually. That's really nice that I can actually come back here. So that's good. Oh, can I actually... Oh, I'm pretty sure I can, actually. Hell yeah! Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Votive offering claimed... What? Collect all the items of an ascended playthrough... What? What did I just grab? There's the library thing. What did I just grab? Oh yeah, votive offering claimed by Rust. Significantly increases elemental resistance. What do I have equipped? All physical damage, all elemental damage. Okay, so this is better than what I had earlier. Forgotten offering, whose rusty figure vaguely resembles a heart. It hung on the walls of the holiest churches, even when no one remembered the reason for its forging. It thus accumulated decades of useless prayers dedicated to the corpse of a cause. Now that I think about it, yeah, let's look at some of these real quick. So, the scratch lead sphere slightly increases resistance to all physical damage. Do I have something better than that? It does not... Oh, I do! Salt-covered spear point. This, price of blood, increases the Tears of Atonement gained. Yeah, let's look through these real quick. The Deiform Rat Skull slightly increases the martyrdom points earned, which is nice. But I already have another one. Yeah, the Embossed Rat Skull. already does that. I think this is good for now, actually. Is there nothing here? No, there is not. Okay. Yeah, I am slowly but surely recalling everything that I need to do. And yeah, come the new year, I do want to try and get back into this more and more, because I do miss this game. I've said that before. But, I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there could use some prayers right about now. God knows that a lot of us could use some prayers right about now. So I will do my best to get back into this a little more frequently, so as to not have it be abandoned, because I definitely don't have no plans on abandoning this game. This is a fantastic game. I still have so much fun with it. So, worry not. This is still going on. I still plan to keep this going, and I plan to do everything I can with this game until the end. Especially with this new update that just released. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what that has in store for us. Yeah, baby, got it. Hiya, mama!
Penitente en la amargura. He aquí la venganza del doloroso. Mi nombre es Cesario. Por pedir que hiciera manar leche de este pecho robado. Por rogar alimento para este mío hijo. La cruel gracia se ha manifestado. Todavía puedo oír su dulce voz en el eco que busca salida dentro de las paredes de la acera. En esta tierra, el ruego se vuelve castigo. Y el castigo mismo se vuelve santo y puro. Ya no hay perdón para mí. Mas quizás exista para mi hijo. Encontrad las semillas de cera y plantadlas ante mí. En esos hoyos brotarán las hermanas que velarán por mi retoño mientras marcho donde quiera llevarme la voluntad del milagro.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to censor that. But do we have wax
Encontrad las
seeds?
semillas de cera y plantadlas ante mí.
Oh. Okay, so we do have that.
Por cada semilla, una hermana de cera vendrá. Invocadlas todas para que se apiaden de mi hijo.
Okay. So that's something that we have to look out for. Oh, that was an accident. Okay, so he is marked on the map, so I'll have to remember that. That is an interesting event. Whew, boy, I wasn't expecting that one. Not sure how I feel about it. But we move on, as it were. And now we have this opportunity. But before we go down there, we need to heal up. Save. Alright, we got a boss fight coming up, I'm sure, so let's do this. Sínodo, Hymn of the Thousand Voices. Okay, I see. Okay. Ugh. Nope, not what I meant to do. Could this be bad? Okay. Okay, I see. I probably should use Veredicto for this. Okay, this attack in particular is really annoying. Let's get on the other side. Okay, you're gonna do this now. Good. Oh, I can actually get in the middle here. But then she does that, or he does that. Oh, I'm barely doing any damage to him. Okay, definitely gonna have to figure something out here. Yeah, this might take a couple tries here. I am not doing well. Nope! Yeah, that's gonna take a couple tries. I gotta figure something out here because that is... I'm not doing a lot of damage to this thing. Am I underpowered? I might be underpowered. But... let's be smart about this. Since they're using a lot of fire, I have the imprint of Scarlopendra. They're not using any physicals, so let's go ahead and increase our fire resistance, and that, I believe, stacks with elemental resistance. Let's see what we can do here. Can I just stack the fire resistance, perhaps? Yeah, let's try that, honestly. And I gotta remember to use, let's look at our prayers, too. I know I want to keep the one, but... let's see how he deals with mystical damage. Let's go with this. Alright, let's try this again. That is a creepy... ugh! That is a creepy animation! Alright. Good. Get on the other side. Alright. Good, 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 good. I'm learning, I'm learning. Ah. Oh yeah, I can definitely see the difference now. Ihwe. Might as well take the flask now. This attack in particular is really tripping me up. Okay, I gotta remember, as soon as she stops that attack, I gotta... like, book it. As a matter of fact, I got an idea. I'm shocked I dodged that. Okay, that stops something. There we go. Okay, that was bad. Okay, you got a pretty easy pattern so far, but something tells me that might change. Okay, you're doing that. Good. Okay, I'm learning. Careful. Oh, that's different. Tank it. Okay, that's just a bullet hell then. I can handle bullet hell. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's also different. Oh. Hijo de tu madre puta, are you shitting me? Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I can't get past it, and I cannot necessarily... I can't phase through it. I just have to, like, avoid it. I understand now. I get it now. Also, I gotta use bleeding... I gotta use bleeding circle more. Gotta remember that. Alright. I have your number. I have your number. Ugh, still ugly! Blech! Do not appreciate it, Sínodo. Right. Forgot that. Might as well. Good. I wonder if the extra fire from Veredicto will be effective against him. I just gotta remember how to activate it. Oh, he's gone to this already. How did I do so much damage to him already? Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Oh well. Might as well take the flask. Good. How did I do all that damage to him already? Did I do something better? Huh. That went from really hard to, because I was doing like middling damage to him earlier, but now I just went through that really quickly. What did I do different? Someone in the chat help me out here. Was it just because of the fire resistance? Okay. I'll take it, I guess.
La mirada de un inocente lanzada al cielo, en busca de un atisbo de esperanza ante tanta desolación. No bastó nada más para que, tras grandes nubes que tornaban el atardecer en carmesí, se moldeara del propio aire la forma de un corazón. Oh, inocente visión, hicisteis verdadero el espejismo, apoyándoos en la fe pura. Fue entonces cuando el milagro obtuvo su última oportunidad. Paloma, que del azabache tomáis el color, abandonad ahora vuestra cárcel de oro.
And there we have it. Oh, I just realized what's going on in the background. Goodness gracious. So, how the hell do I get out of here? Do I go this way? I can go this way. Alright. Well, that pretty much takes care of that. Seriously, someone in the comments answer me the question. Like, did I just do something different? Did I do something better? Because that seemed a little... It started out really difficult, but then it got a little too easy. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, because like I want to know now. maybe I'm giving myself a little. Maybe I'm giving myself too little credit. Who knows? But anyway, I won. So at the very least, sorry, I'm just looking through these now, because... Okay. We'll go ahead and go with this for now. And, hey, the merchant's here.
Tente, salís de la torre que se ha creído cercenada desde siempre. Mas unos pocos sabemos que en realidad fue el milagro quien la clavó profunda boca abajo. Echad un vistazo a nuestro escaparate.
Man, your tone of voice changed immediately. Oh, hey, another wax seed. So we can go back to that one dude and give him one of those.
Pero nunca se sabe qué puede aparecer en esos caminos. Volved más tarde, pues, penitente.
Muchas gracias, señor. All right. So that pretty much takes care of that. Is this something? I don't think so. Alright. So, that was quite an interesting area. I really like that area, honestly. That was really cool. A lot of really good enemies, a lot of really good obstacles. Very interesting boss fight. Not my favorite in this game so far, but definitely a good one. On that note, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. Good to be back to this game, and again, I will do my best to increase the frequency in which these videos are released, because, again, just so much has been going on. I'll admit a lot of my focus was on Monster Month 2, which I'm really glad was as successful as it was, and I really am happy that all of you, like, tuned in and, like, really appreciated those videos. And just with everything else that was going on in the world, just, I didn't get around to actually getting to this series, but I'm glad to be back. And I promise that in the coming year, I will try to get these out a little more frequently. And, yeah, so I think that went pretty well. And we finally got that one ability with all those fire things that are all over the place. So this is going to open up so many opportunities to go exploring around the map, which I think is what we're going to do next time. And, of course, you guys down in the comments, please let me know. What else can I do? What else should I do now that I'm back into this game? I know the Mea Culpa DLC definitely added a lot. I have a feeling that might be what that one area was that I briefly visited for a moment there. And of course, let me know in the comments, guys. Like, how are y'all doing? Like, seriously, are you guys doing all right? Are you hanging in there? And I know that things are tough. Times are tough right now, and we're all doing our best. I'm doing my best. And as I always say, guys, just, you know, do your best and just hang in there. And we're living in pretty tumultuous times, but at the end of the day, like I said, our day will come. We just gotta wait for it, and we gotta hang in there, because if we give up now, we won't be around to see it. I'm planning on seeing where this leads. So, on that note, God bless you all. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.